We'll wrap up with head coach Seb Hines. Seb headed to Chicago on Saturday for the match on Sunday. Just give us your initial thoughts on the kind of match you expect.
Yeah, I mean, Chicago has gone through some changes. Obviously, with the new coach coming in and implementing his ways, getting a positive result away from Washington. They're obviously on a high as well. So, yeah, we have to focus on ourselves. We have to get back to winning ways. We had a really good result last Tuesday night in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. So we were looking to build on top of that performance and that result.
When you talk about that result, how do you build and keep that momentum going? You saw the ball go back in the net for three different times. Must have felt good, but how do you just kind of keep that momentum rolling into Chicago?
Yeah, I mean that, like you said, that feeling of the ball hitting the back of the net and having that sort of performance can only build confidence for the rest of the team. And you know that's who we are. That's our identity, and we want to just get back to that sort of standard that we've shown. All of last year and early on in this year. The effort has been there. The motivation's been there, but it's so critical that we build on what we did this past Tuesday.
We saw a bunch of rotation in the last match, and you have the ability to use that depth. Just how important is that, especially as you look at the next 2 months and the amount of games you have to play? How nice is it to have a roster that's full and relatively healthy?
Yeah, I mean, credit to the players who came in and put a performance together. It's always disappointing when you're not playing, but then given that opportunity, it allows you to express yourself and remain at a high standard. So I was really pleased with those players who have been, as involved as they would have liked. But again, just going out there on the field, performing how they can, really builds confidence for the rest of the team. I've never said it's about one or two players. It's about the collective and the togetherness. And even the ones who weren't playing, they were they were behind the players, encouraging them, using that leadership qualities that they have to continue to motivate the players. So yeah, it was a really good week. We've had a really good week of training as well. So we're looking forward to this matchup against Chicago on Sunday.
And finally, you saw Luana hit the pitch for the first time in the last match. Obviously, a special moment, but if you could also just talk to the skills she showed out on the field and the impact she made in those 20 minutes that she played.
Yeah, it was as if she had never been out. She has that quality. We know what she can bring to the team, and yeah, she certainly made an impact when she came on. She's a great player, but also just a fabulous human, and yeah, it was very inspiring for all of us to see her walk back onto that field and again put a performance on like she did. It was brilliant to see, and credit to everyone who put her in a position that she can go onto the field again and yeah, perform the way she did.
Great.